So, let's move into Joshwae, the brand. Okay. So, what inspired the name Joshwae?
Joshua comes from my grandfather. He used to call me Joshua, and I was contemplating on a name because my company was named You Made Custom Fashions 4 years ago, and I wanted to make it something more personal to my life. And so I was praying, I was asking God to give me a name. And then Joshua, I kept hearing my grandfather say my name, Joshua, which he passed a long time ago, but he's the only one that ever called me Joshua. And so I was like, okay, how can I make that tangy, tangy. Just like I'm saying. And I was like, oh, Joshua. I like that, Joshua. Give it a little French touch, yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay, and it's almost like Josh's way, and it's and you're a designer, so that goes really good together. And I really like it.
Thank you.
So, tell me more about Joshwae, the brand. Is it more of a men's collection or a women's collection, kids collection, or a everybody collection?
So currently, I would describe it as a men collection. Even though I'm a custom designer, I create for women, men, and children. But here lately, my target market is men. When I look at, the stats and stuff on Facebook and on my website, I target more men than I do women. And so that's where my target market is. But Joshua and the brand in the future will be more than just clothing. It'll be shoes, it'll be jewelry, it'll be, glasses or whatever has fabric on it, couches and stuff like that. That's what Joshua will be.
Okay. Did you always feel like fashion was something that you would want to do, being, that you liked your own style back in the day, and you took after some great traits from back in the day now that you're designing. Yeah. So did you always know this was something you wanted to do?
I did. I kind of geared away from it because I was worried about what people would think about me. Mm-hmm. I wish I wouldn't have in high school because I had the choice to take home ec, and I didn't because all the dudes, they was like, oh, you need to be welding, you need to be making chairs and stuff like that. That's for gay people or whatever. So I didn't want to be idolized like that. So I was like, okay, I'll take up welding. I'll fix on cars and stuff like that, which I did, but I wasn't happy doing it. And so when it was always in the back of my mind. And when I got married, my wife would always tell me, she was like, you need to really go to school for fashion because this is what you like doing. So I did. And I made it my career when I was like, I'm going to do this full time. I did. And, here I am now.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's like the best story. So, more about that designing. So you are a custom designer.
I am.
So that's very unique. But what sets your, designs aside from other designers?
I would say the uniqueness of my brand. As a designer, some people are stuck in just one element. As a designer, I want to be represented as a designer who can do anything. I always tell myself, I can do anything. Anything I can think of, anything I see, I can recreate it and make it better. So I believe my brand represents uniqueness in creating anything.
Okay. And your favorite piece to make?
Shirts.
Shirts?
Shirts.
Really?
I can manipulate shirts. Yeah.
Oh, can you give me a little insight about that?
Yeah, so usually you see a regular button down shirt. So in my mind, I just don't see a shirt. I can see something that's crossing or two buttons down the center front or different sleeves and different patches of fabric on it. So that's pretty much my favorite thing to design, the shirts.
Okay, shirts. Now, since we backtracked about everything and how you're organizing your brand and how you're doing your brand and creating all these beautiful pieces, wonderful pieces, let's talk about a lot of these accomplishments that has come with this brand, okay?